Ja, Moment, das lese ich mir auch erstmal. Wieder ganz ich selbst. Clive, Worte können meine Dankbarkeit dafür, dass du mir aus der Ferne zurückgebracht hast, kaum ausdrücken. Das Buch hat mich zu dem gemacht, was ich heute bin. Ich hätte geglaubt, dass ich es nie wiedersehen würde, dass mir zusammen mit ihm ein Teil von mir unwiederbringlich geraubt worden war. Aber dank dir bin ich nun wieder voll und ganz ich selbst. Leider kann ich dir nur dabei helfen, die Löcher in deinem Wissen zu stopfen, aber nicht die in deinem Herzen. So werde ich sicher auf ewig in deiner Schuld stehen. Aha. Okay, Wiedergutmachen. Werter Clive, es ist mir bewusst, dass weit wichtigere Angelegenheiten eure Aufmerksamkeit verlangen. Doch solltet ihr trotzdem einen Moment für mich erübrigen können, würde ich euch bitten, mich im Archiv aufzusuchen. Ich habe ein Anliegen bezüglich seiner Hoheit, Prinz Dion. Okay.
It's usually me making demands of Hippocrates. I wonder what this is about.
Ja, machen wir auch dann gleich irgendwann. Hey, ich krieg hier Mission über Mission, ey. Was soll denn das? Ja, ist eigentlich auch ein Symbol dafür, oder steht halt auch sehr dafür, dass hier bald Ende im Gelände ist. Dass ich jetzt hier nochmal mit jedem irgendwie was zu tun habe. Und viele Missionen habe, so auch mit den wichtigen Leuten. Steht auch sehr dafür, ne? Oh, ich will nicht, dass das aufhört. Ich habe Angst vor dem Ende. Kannst nicht oft genug sagen. So, jetzt gehen wir nach oben.
I hear that you traveled to Ash. Sid, did you by any chance recover the names of my fallen friends?
I did. Yes.
If I may? The bearer registry. The director was a brutal man. He got no worse than he deserved.
The registry was all I found beneath the tree. There was no sign of a body. Nor any record of what happened to the children after the orphanage closed.
I pray that at least some of them survived. All their names are here. The ones we lost. My friends. My light in those dark times. I can still remember their faces, like it was yesterday. Children who were taken from their bunks in the morning, never to return. No explanation ever offered.
They'd be happy to know that you survived, Herman.
But why did I make it out alive, when so many others died in that awful place?
It's not your fault. And blaming yourself won't bring them back. Honor their memory. See that their names live on. That way, at least. They're never truly gone.
Thank you. Sid, I'm going to write a book. An account of the horrors of Badbach, and the spirit of those its custodians sought to crush. All of Valisthea will know of our suffering. And in the name of those I lost, I will not let it happen again.
Neither will I.
These records would have been buried for all eternity, were it not for you. Thank you.
Ja, steht zu niesen. So. Wir haben mal wieder viele Fähigkeitspunkte, ne? Wir können ja gleich mal Stöber die Döber machen. Was wir denn so abgreifen können. Ich glaube, auch diese Chronolithen-Geschichte wäre einfacher, wenn ich die Fähigkeiten des jeweiligen, der jeweiligen Esper halt dann leveln würde, ne? Aber, ja, ne? Habe ich noch nicht die Punkte für? Auch noch nicht. Von Garuda benutze ich ja so an sich erstmal nichts. Kann ich eigentlich auch mir rausmopsen, ne? Komm mal her. Ja, von meinen Sachen kann ich da erstmal nichts leveln. Daher würde ich das wahrscheinlich erstmal ja, weiter ansparen, ne? Wenn ich so 4000 habe oder so. 4250 bräuchte ich. Um entweder das oder eiserner Tanz zu lernen. 5000 wäre natürlich noch besser. Na gut, so, wir gehen. Moment, ich mache mal kurz auf die Karte schon. Okay, Nektar hat nichts Neues, aber wir gehen trotzdem zu Nektar. Also in die Richtung von Nektar. Machen erstmal die Mission von mit.
Sid, come to buy us around, have you?
Only if you earn it. Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas?
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
I do. And I know to give them a wide berth. Will any old adamantus do?
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumor of an ancient adamantus down in Karava, near Old Bidza, or what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Solange das Ding nicht so groß ist wie in 15, also Final Fantasy 15, habe ich damit nicht das geringste Problem. Okay. Kurava meinte er, also hier irgendwo, ne? Müssen wir jetzt erstmal hin. Wir müssen ja 2 Sachen holen. Dann gehen wir erstmal nach Ortel und dann gucken wir mal. Genau, das Öl und dann diese Killerschildkröte, ne? Aha.
It's well.
Einmal.
After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all.
Und hier hinten nochmal. Okay, und wir müssen jetzt da hinten hin. Und da ist also eine Killerschildkröte, ja. Also ich will zumindest die Nebenaufgaben heute alle schaffen. Und dann kann ich mich ja morgen nochmal hinsetzen und Jagdaufträge und Koloniten machen. Wo ich die Jagdaufträge, soweit einer verfügbar wird, sofort machen werde.
Here we are again. Karava. If you were a tortoise, Togo, where would you hide?
Naja, weiß ja nicht, wie es dir geht, aber die versteckt sich bestimmt nicht. Ja, Jagdaufrege werde ich sofort machen, wenn sie verfügbar sind, weil
It looks like we found it.
ich schon ganz gerne das Unikalkum hätte vorher. Oh nee, will Schildkröte. Oh, einmal einfrieren. Ich komme einfach nicht auf die 50. Dafür ist der Balken zu schnell wieder oben. Ja, so schlimm fand ich die jetzt nicht, ne? Schlüsselgegenstand. Ach ja, der Panzer brauchte ich
I
auch.
better get these materials to
Huch!
Mint so she can finish her prototype.
Oh, die spawnt, okay. Ciao, lol, läuft. Verpiss dich einfach, alles klar. Okay, zurück ins Versteck. Okay, müssen wir einmal zum Mit. Ach lol, Joshua hat auch eine Mission? Okay. Ja, das heißt eigentlich nichts Gutes. Das heißt, das schreit so, ha, wir nähern uns dem Ende. Es wird alles katastrophal werden. Zumindest ich gehe davon aus, dass das Ende nicht schön wird für mich. Samstag ist es soweit, es ist Tag X einfach. Oh je. Ich gehe zumindest mal von aus, dass Samstag Tag X ist. Dann werde ich weinen und mich bitterlich in irgendeine Ecke zusammenrollen. Somit, hat dein Panzer.
Mid, tell me this is all you need.
Aw, you make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realized I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0 and a cogwheel. Just a tiny one, though that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
Wait. The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would the... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
Okay, dass das Zahnrad echt nochmal eine Rolle spielen wird. Lustig.
Has Middledol mentioned a new project yet?
Guten Tag.
Sid, is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship!
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you three can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales?
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find. All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
That's good to know.
Look! I found it! Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
Ah ja. Mhm. Okay, gut. Das war ja entspannt.
Well, did they have it?
So, jetzt reicht's aber mit.
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? It's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place... Well, you just wait and see.
Mhm.
That should do it. Here goes nothing.
Na, noch nicht ganz.
Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head? Or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And you were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm going to bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. Ooh, I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Hey.
Right.
So schöne harte Arbeit. Ich will sie einfach zunichte machen.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Dann träumen wir mal weiter. Ein Luftschiffmodell. Okay, das kann ich mir jetzt angucken. Cool, cool, cool. So, okay. Dann wären wir mit fertig. Haben wir Schönes gekriegt. Das ist ja herzallerliebst. Dann gehen wir jetzt zu Harpo. Der wollte ja mit uns wegen Dion sprechen. Nektar hat nichts für uns. Okay, wir gehen also demnach weiter. So, Harpo, was ist los hier?
Lawsman Harpocrates. I received your note.
Ah, yes. I expect you're wondering what this is all about.
You spoke of making amends with Dion. But I can't imagine what for.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor. This was some years ago, of course, before I joined Sid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. History, religion, commerce, government. Alas, our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the dragoons, his studies no longer being deemed necessary. I had not expected to meet with him again, least of all here.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I have yet to find the right moment. His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb his ruminations with idle words of greeting. Not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, That was Ultima's doing. Surely you can't blame yourself.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people's expectations that weighed heavily upon him. And I did nothing to ease that burden. He bore it alone, until the day he could not bear it any longer. It is one of my greatest regrets that I only ever offered him my wisdom, when what he truly needed was friendship. The blame for Dion's transgressions lies not only on his shoulders, but on mine.
I see. I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
Then I beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail. Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower is to be granted inner solace. Fabulists and fraudsters all, of course. But there is oft a seed of truth to be found where even the most outlandish opinions align.
Well, it can't hurt to try. Where can I find this flower? And how will I know it?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily-white blossoms from whose roots the poisonous ink for the brand is distilled. Well, those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple hue. The harsher the environment in which they are raised, the deeper the color. There is a waterfall in Rickmal's roost across the strait, where the flowers once grew in abundance. Whether they still survive there, I know not. But try as I might, I can find no likelier location.
It's all right. I'll find you a wyvern tail one way or another.
Thank you, Clive. And please, be safe.
Mach ich. Gut, also zurück nach Valut, Rickmalmoor. Da so hin. Dann holen wir mal das Blümchen. Okay, hier runter und dann links rum. Wir laufen, 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 laufen. Oh, Kiste. Die nehme ich natürlich mit.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia. Alright.
Lass mich in Ruhe.
Seems this place has been flooded twice over. Purple flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find. You deserve a rest.
Ja, hab ihn gefunden. Tada! Oh, weg mit dir. Weg jetzt hier.